Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. So today I will be reviewing and unboxing this. It's the Mu-2 heavy mecha from Ling, which is another name called Ling. So the Chinese name is Ling and 破晓, right? I think it's Akatsuki in Chinese, right? For anyone who have not watched this anime, right, please go and watch immediately, right? After I have watched it, it has become the top of my list, right, in terms of storyline, graphic, everything. Okay, without further ado, let's open this up. Alright, this is everything inside the box. What we have here, we have the figure itself. It's a two-layered, and then this is the booklet. We show what are the items inside. Okay, and then we have one more warranty card down here. I think it's to show you that this is the real one, with serial number down here. I haven't scratched it. Okay, let's go to the main figure. So as you can see, so there's this two layer. These are all the base and weapon. The main figures are here, so our weapon and hands are all down here. So let's do to the simpler thing first, which is the base and the weapon. Alright, you can see this is the base. There's quite some weight to it. I think this should be in metal. Yep, it's not light for this. I do heard that this is also magnetic. We'll try it later when we have the figure, right? So these are all the parts. Right, this is all the parts. You can see all the weather work. Right, it's very detailed and nice. The weapon itself, weapon and parts itself, it should be all in plastic, but even though it's in plastic, okay, you can see how detailed it is. Okay, this is the sword itself. This is also in plastic. So all the guns. Let's show this first. Okay, so I don't know what's this. Should be one of the parts. You can see all the weathering details. Pretty good. This is a bit heavier than the rest. I suspect this joint down here is metal. This should be in plastic. That's why there's some weight. Right, you can look at all the details. Very detailed. Okay. This is the main figure itself. This is the face. A little bit weird. I mean, the face is fine. It's just that this thing up here. Let's see how do we fit it in later. Let's look at all the hands. See, these are all. Oh, I think they should be all in plastic also. For the hands, different type of hands. Let's take a few just to showcase. Alright, you can see the weathering work. And all these are not scratches, okay? Those are all the weathering. Okay, really look good. Okay, if you can see the palm, all the tiny details on the palm itself and the weathering. Okay, let's take one of the knuckles to show. Right. You can look at the details itself. It's really pretty good. Okay, we have a gun here also. This is also made out of plastic. Okay. Right, now let's go to the main figure. Let's take out the plastic. Okay, this main figure itself is heavy. I believe it's a metal, like die-hard cast, right? Yeah, there's some weight to it. Okay, yeah, it's quite heavy. Let's look at all the details. Yeah, pretty amazing, isn't it? Back. Oh, the weathering is damn good. I can see like some of the parts. I think this type of tubes, right, are all in plastic. I think the main part are the joints inside. The joints are all, I can feel that they are metal, right? This type of outer parts, tubes, should be all in plastic. This is plastic also. I think it's only the inner skeleton. Okay, there are two things that I wanted to try since once I have my hand on this. One is the leg here. I saw people do it before. Yeah, do you see the bending of the leg? The exhaust pipe, the exhaust thingy that come in and out. This look like so good, right? Do you see it? Do you see how this leg move? Let's do it. You see? This whole thing move. Yeah. So amazing. Right? This was one of the things that I wanted to try because it's very satisfying to look at this. And another thing that I saw what people does was to rotate the body itself. Look at the pipe down here. Do you see that? Yeah. How much detail is this? This is like really detailed. You know, it's very satisfying to look at this. Yeah. Look at all the inner metal inside. I have to say, like, for the price, right, you get in all this is damn good. Look at the backbone. Wow. You know the details that you can see in it. Wow. This okay, this arm, you can do this. Let's see what can it does. Okay, I see another joint down here, right? Okay, you can roll up the shoulder. There's metal inside. 360 plus moving front and back. Okay, I think this should be changeable. Neck joint and twist. Not all, but because I think this is blocking, but other than that, it's very detailed. Okay, let me look at the instruction and I'll put on all the weapon and I'll show you guys again. Alright, after looking at the instruction manual, now I know how to mirror around with this figure itself. So let us show you all the joint. One of the very cool part that I did not show you is this leg down here. Let's look at the wheel down here. When I bend the leg, the wheel will move also. Okay, that's very cool. And then another part is this part. So in the back, right, they deliberately do this two movable part at the bottom, okay, so that he's able to move the feet even more. So but one thing is also stated in the instruction manual that when you twist the leg, right, you see that it cannot go up anymore, right? If you force it, there will be more scratches. So what you need to do is really to just move it out of the way, then you can able to turn it up. Okay, move it up. So that is like mostly all of the what was shown. The last part is this that I think I showed you just now, but not detailed enough. So it's look at how it bends. If you bend it more, you see this is how much it can be bent. So inside here, this is the metal part. Okay, look at how it moves. Really cool. Okay, the head itself. So what happens for the head is that you can take out this cap down here, then you will reach this. There's a small button down here where you press, there should be light coming out. Okay, but we need to put batteries in it here. So you take out the screw and you can put a battery in. So right now I cannot find any of this battery in my nearby neighborhood. If I can find it, I will put it at the end of the video, how it looks like when it's light up. Okay, the battery that is needed is called a AG1 cell button battery. It's not a very common battery. Yeah, so you unscrew it here and then you'll be able to put a battery in. Okay, so you can take out this part because you'll be able to change the phase. Okay, so but the face, right, be careful of the eyes. That is one of the part that I dropped just before I re-record. So you look at behind here. So this eyes, right, actually is two separate parts. See, this is the eyes. Okay, and this is the figure without the eyeball. So if you buy it, right, when you take out the face itself, do really take note of this part. If not, you will get lost easily. So you can see that it looks more 3D and more natural because of this, because it's separated. I guess this is the point of it. So what do you do if you want the face? Is that same thing, you just put it on and put the cap back. Yep, this is how it will look. Okay, so the hand parts, you can take it out easily. It's not loose, right? Okay, it's a ball joint, so you can fix all the arms in, all the different type of arms. So looking at this, let's look at the back. Okay, so the back, right, there's all this type of parts, right? So first let's put in this. So there's two catch down here, one each side. One is for this thing, right, it will go into this hole, top hole, and this catch. So you just slot it in. And you're able to put in. Okay, the other part, this one is for this missile. Okay, the missile, similar, slot it in. One bad thing that I found is that this thing, right, there's no catch, so it's I would say it's loose. But if you're not going to play with like heavy playing, right, putting on itself, right, you can still hold it, or any position, but it's definitely easier to come off. Okay, if I put this, let's put this up also. This will go into this catch, right, on top of that. Okay, the last one is the backpack. There's one hole down here, you just need to take it out so that you reveal this hole. And this backpack, right, you see there's this thing in, this will go into the hole inside. Okay, so this whole backpack is in. So what the backpack does is that it let you hold your weapon. Okay, there's two things down here. Yep, these two. This is to hold this sword down here. You can just, this is how you grab hold of it. Yep, okay, then this will go into this hole down here, so you'll get a sword, something like this, right? So for the other weapon, like this two, you can see that both of these, there's a hole here, right? So what it does is that you will go into this little hole, right, and then you can attach it in. That's how. So if you are holding the this chainsaw, then you can put the gun behind. If you're holding a gun, vice versa lah. Okay, so this is the main use of this backpack. Okay, for the two guns itself, when I read the instruction manual, you are able to plug out this thing to look at the bullet, right? This is the loading one. Okay, there's a catch. If you can see, there's a small little hole down there is to put in, right? to put in the catch so that it will stay in. Yep, you heard the catch. Similar for this can be also taken out. Oop. Okay, so after you taken out, we will review this bullet. Okay, next is this chainsaw which I showed you just now. So what I see is that, right, other than folding on the handle itself, this thing is made out of rubber, so you can manually turn it. Okay, yeah, you can manually play with it. That's the good thing about this. Last thing is the sword. This is how the sword look like. So this part, right, this can be taken out. You just need to pluck it out. Yeah, and it will be taken out. So the thing, why do you take it out, is to attach it at the end here. You can see. Okay, you're able to see it. Yeah, then it become a two-hand, a longer sword. Okay, so you just need to push it back. This is the whole sword. So for the hands itself, those are for holding the weapons. Let me just demonstrate one to let you see it. So you can see how to hold it. You just need to slot it in. Don't worry, it will not break, because I think this is a bit plastic. It's not fully metal. So you can see I can force it open a bit, right? But I won't go all the way, right? I think it's a bit of rubbery plastic thingy, so you can still force it open and put the gun in. I tried just now. You can try it on all the weapon, it works. Similar with all these hands. This hand is for holding the sword, right? You can see this part is not attached. This little part, yeah, you can open it, so you are still able to slot it in. It's quite tight, so that the gun, everything you're holding, right, it will not move. Okay, this is for the hand. Okay, lastly is the base itself. So this base, I just put on this stand on at here, right? So what this is that this is magnetic. Okay, so when I put the figure on this base, right, you can hear the magnetic sound. Yep, do you hear it again? You will hear the magnetic sound. Okay, you can see that. See, there's some magnet. I wouldn't say it's like super tight, but it's enough for you to like hold the figure standing well. Okay, so the other part, right, for this stand is to, if you are wanted to pose any flying pose or jumping pose, you can just pose it. So the way that you does it is that you need to take out this thing. Okay, see, then you attach it into it. Make sure it's fully in, okay, so that it will really hold this figure. Take a look. Yeah, so I did see people do some jumping pose and that. I'm not very good in posting or the posing, but I will try to do something later. Okay, the last part of the whole thing is this two thing. This two thing is this sword holder. What exactly in the instruction manual is just to hold it like this. Yeah, nothing to hold on, it's just to stabilize it. So one good thing about it is that, look at that, there's the magnet here. So I can just put it here, then I can put a sword up here. So in the end, I can use this figure and do a jumping pose and then put the sword here. Then he will have all the guns, all the sword with him. So the full figure will be, all the parts will be up except some of the arms. So I think it's pretty nice. Similar the magnet right below, right, as you can see, the magnet is the feet. Okay. Right, so this is the whole figure itself. Alright, so I have gotten this. This is the AG1 battery. There's another name for it, which is this. I'm not sure whether if other brands they have the same model, but this is the AG1 battery. It's not from where I'm at, it's not sell in the supermarket and stuff, so you really need to find this battery maybe at some electronics store and stuff. Okay, so now when the battery is put right, then you can press the switch over here. There you can see the light. Okay. Yeah. That's all.